Hi, Ron Brown here. Let's chat for a while about blackouts and emergency lighting. The top image shows Florida after Hurricane Michael. The lights were out. It was in all the papers. The middle image shows Puerto Rico after Hurricane Maria. The lights were out. It was in all the papers. The bottom image shows my neighbor's house after a rainstorm. The lights were out. It wasn't in any of the papers. I guess it doesn't matter which category you fall into. If the lights are out, they're out. You can't see to cook supper. You can't see to deliver a baby. You can't find the car key you dropped out in the driveway. RNC Publishing has these titles, all on the topic of non-electric lighting, for sale on Amazon. But who has time for 1,000 pages in the middle of a blackout? What we need is something quick, down and dirty. So, I'm writing a new book, compiling the best of the best from these other books. It'll be short, sweet, and to the point. And I want to make you a gift of the first chapter, free. The chapter's title is A Flashlight for All Batteries, kind of a takeoff on the movie title, A Man for All Seasons. Let's do it now. Here's an idea. Assemble a collection of flashlights that will run on any battery you can find, anything you have available, in the desk drawer, or the kids' toys, or the electric toothbrush in the bathroom. AAA, AA, D, square 9-volt, button batteries, etc. And another idea. Whenever possible, get flashlights that require only one battery, one AAA, one AA, one D cell. That's what Chapter 1 is all about, identifying by part number specific flashlights that require only one battery. You can, of course, pause this presentation at any time to write down part numbers. D cell. So these are the old flashlight models from only 4 years ago that required but one D cell. Everready, Rayovac, and Dorsey each sold single-cell D-cell flashlights. You can still find these older models brand new online at eBay and Amazon, as well as unsold stock in supermarkets, drugstores, farm supply stores, hardware stores, etc. Here are the newer single-cell D-cell flashlights. Everready, Rayovac, and Dorsey have each introduced new models, and they've been joined by Ozark Trail. Prices for these lights range from $2.50 to $8, so it'll pay you to shop around both on and offline. Here we see today's Everready 1D flashlight compared to yesterday's model. The older light has a longer barrel, which can be very useful when we get to F cells a bit later on. Let's go to AA's. I searched eBay for, quote, flashlight 1AA, unquote. I used the numeral 1 instead of spelling out ONE, and I found several one-battery lights below $1.50 postpaid. Wow, back in the day when postage stamps were a nickel, that would have been a brand new flashlight for 15 cents. To my eye, most of the lights I found, flashlights of the single-cell AA persuasion, looked similar in style to the one shown here. But there's another way to use just one AA battery in a flashlight, by the use of an adapter. Search eBay or similar for, quote, AA to D size battery adapter, unquote. Inside the barrel of our flashlight, we can see a spring that makes electrical contact with the butt end of the battery. The adapter has the same outside diameter as a D cell, but inside the adapter, the smaller AA is held in place with fins or vanes. The AA diameter is small compared to the spring. The spring might not make proper contact with the AA battery. My fix is to find a metal bottle cap that's big enough to fit over the adapter, but small enough to fit inside the flashlight barrel. The spring touches the bottle cap, the cap touches the battery. Just don't forget to remove the cardboard disc from inside the bottle cap, LOL. C-cells. I've never seen a flashlight designed to run on just one C-cell, but here's a simple hack that works pretty good. On the left we see 6 quarters stacked up under a C-cell, thereby building up its length to match a D-cell. On the right we see a D-cell on top and a C-cell wannabe D-cell below it. It was surprisingly easy to go round and round with black plastic electrician's tape and fix the quarters in place. Then I went round and round the head end of the C-cell and built it up to D-cell diameter. It works. AAA. This is an easy one. The Rayovac model BEPN 1AAA-BTA runs on one AAA battery. No hack required. I paid $3 at Walmart. The Maglite Solitaire also uses AAAs. The old style, shown on the left, was 2 lumens and $6. The new model is 47 lumens and $15. Long ago and far away in a blackout, I led a group of engineers to safety through a pitch-black factory using the 2-lumen model. Square 9-volt batteries. There are several brands of flashlights that mount on top of square 9-volt batteries. The pack light was $16, the block light was $7, and today the Bell & Howell Micro Bright is $10. As with everything, there are old models and new, old prices and new. I lucked out on the Bell & Howell Micro Bright. Boscov's department store recently sold me one for 99 cents, plus a $5 purchase of other merchandise. Limit of 2 per family. So guess who owns 2? LR44 button batteries. Shown here is an LED flashlight that runs on LR44 button batteries. This particular light was a freebie, a favor from my son's HVAC business. An eBay search for, quote, flashlight LR44, unquote, will locate similar lights for about $250 postpaid. Cigar 2032 button batteries. The Ozark Trail brand cap light shown here is $1 at Walmart, batteries included. Because it's thin, my brother-in-law prefers to carry this particular light in his pants pocket rather than clip it to his hat brim. There are lots of headlamps and cap lights that run off CR 2032s. The battery itself is larger in diameter and thinner and more common than the LR44 mentioned earlier. F-cells. Big square 6-volt lantern batteries, shown on the left, weigh a pound or 2 each. But as the center image shows, the big lantern batteries are not just oversized D-cells. Instead, there are 4 separate batteries, called F-cells, inside the case. The individual F-cells are each 1.5 volts, just like D-cells. Inside the case, they are wired in series, thereby producing 6 volts. If we dismantle a 6-volt lantern battery, we can remove the F-cells. They are the same diameter as D-cells, but as the right-hand image shows, they are longer than D-cells. Fortunately, there is enough headroom in the long barrel of an old design ever-ready single-cell flashlight that we can replace its single D-cell with a longer F-cell. But it might happen, depending on the specific battery design, that the head end of the battery doesn't quite contact the bulb. No problem, we can bridge the gap with a wad of aluminum foil or with a small nut, as shown in the lower right-hand image. Conclusion. So there's a free bit of information on emergency lighting. I hope it's useful to you. No single flashlight will do it all. That's why we need an assortment. For $20, we can assemble a collection of flashlights that will run on virtually anything you can scrounge up. I recommend you seek out lights that require only one battery. Limited budget? Build your collection one piece at a time. So here endeth the lesson. But Chapter 2, entitled Olive Oil Lamps, will be coming soon to a YouTube near you. I just need to finish writing it, LOL. While you're waiting, for sure go to Amazon and search for, quote, Ron Brown lighting books, unquote. You'll be so very, very happy that you did. Catch you on the flip side.